Hey there. Today we're going to make a Boxy makeup bag with these cute towels. I found these at Home Goods. These are the cotton gauze dish towels. I bought a pack of 3 for $12.99. I feel like this stuff is kind of showing up everywhere, and although I haven't tried making a makeup bag with it yet, that's what we're going to do today. It's so cute with the little hearts. So we're going to have one towel, and I have a piece of lining fabric that's cut the exact same size as this. This is cute with the hearts and bows. I just found that at an estate sale. And these, and then you need 2 pieces of fabric that are 3 by 7. These are going to be for the tabs. Since the towel's kind of flimsy, we're going to need some craft pews. You just buy it at the craft store. We're just going to iron it onto the back so we can stiffen it up. And a zipper and a bow. I thought gold would be cute on this. So we're going to get started with the ironing. I'm just going to attach the craft pews to the back of this towel, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're going to make our tabs now. So we're just going, I just like to fold in here, and then in half. I don't know if anybody is in need of an iron, but this little Aliso iron, so cute, so handy. It's not too big. I like it on my wool cutting mat. It's just very handy, and it's cute too. Okay, we're just gonna get those pressed. Oops. And then we're just gonna stitch, I think, along both sides over there to make it look nice and even. Okay, now it's gonna be time to do our zipper. I cut my towel, I've got the craft fuse, fusible interfacing, whichever you like to use, so we could stiffen it up a little bit. I've got that all attached. My fabric, I cut the towel in half because I wanted it to be, these little hearts to go right side up on both sides. So I cut it in half. We're gonna start with 1/2, so with it facing up, your direction pointing to the top, and your zipper facing down. We're going to attach that there. I like to cut my zippers just a little bit longer than they need to be, just because we can trim them up later. And then we're going to take our lining fabric and put that right on top of the zipper. Just sandwich it all together. You need to use a couple clips there to hold it in place. Or just go for it. Be sure you don't run over your zipper. You can either use a zipper foot on your machine, or you can just use your regular foot and then just move the needle. Okay, so just like this, and we're going to go ahead and sew as close to the zipper teeth as we can. Okay, so we have that part of our zipper sewn in. We're just going to flip it around here, so you can see what that looks like. Really cute. So with all of this tucked down, we're just going to come back to the machine and we're going to top stitch all along here. Okay, our zipper's looking good, looking really good. So now we are going to take our other side of the fabric. Now what I decided to do, the hem that was on the towel, it was just too thick to sew with the zipper, so I just cut that off up here. I haven't cut it off on the sides yet, but when I even it all up, I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. So go ahead and cut the hems off of your towels if they're thick like this. Okay, so we have this down, and then we are going to take our zipper right side down from our other side, and we're going to line that up so your fabric meets the zipper at the top. And then in with our lining fabric, face down. Okay, we are just gonna line all that up and get everything clipped if you need to. And we're gonna go ahead and just sew our zipper on the other side. Okay, so let's see how that did. We're gonna turn it. And now we have the pull this one off to the side. It's a good looking zipper, isn't it? Very nice, very nice. Okay, we're just gonna back over here and we're gonna do our top stitching. Looking very, very good. Okay, so now we have this all trimmed up. Got all that extra hem off of the back of the towels, the bottom of the towels. So what we are going to do now is we are going to cut 2-inch corners out of each of the 4 corners. I have this folded in half like this. So now I did go ahead and put my zipper in here, but that's okay. You know, if you wanted to cut your corners before you put your zipper in, you can. I'm just gonna end up cutting my zipper there. You probably should put your zipper or cut your corners first, but I was just excited about this one, so you can do it either way. It doesn't matter. You will have just, you know, cut off a couple inches of your zippers there. And so we have all of our, we had this folded and we cut out our 4 corners out of each side. So now we've put our right sides together. Our right sides lined up. You can pin it if you want, but we are going to sew along the bottom here, along the sides here, here, and at the bottom of the lining, but we're going to leave an opening at the bottom of the lining. Okay, we've got all that stitched around the edges. Now we're going to tackle our tabs. We've got our little tabs cut like this. And we're going to come in here and we're going to place it right on top of our zipper. Just like this, and then we're just going to sew right along there. And just do that on both sides. For the other side, you're going to need to be sure that your zipper is unzipped at least about halfway. And just pinch your teeth together and place it on top there. And then just sew here. Okay, now we've got our tab sewn, and here's what we're going to do on these top corners. We've cut all of our boxes here. We're going to take these ends on the lining and pinch it like this, and then also on our towel part. And we are going to pinch them all together, matching up the seams. Oops, craft shoes was coming up. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pinch it like this, and then we're gonna sew along here. I know that looks kind of messy, but it's gonna work out. It's going to work out. Okay, so we got both sides where we met our lining and our toweling together. Next, we're just gonna go to our other 4 corners down with our lining and our towel part, and we are just gonna individually pull our corners and stitch that. Okay. Here we go. We've got all of our corners in our middle. Everything is all sewn together. Looks like kind of a mess, doesn't it? But we're going to get our hand in there. Hopefully you've unzipped your bag halfway. I hope I remembered to remind you of that. We're just going to turn it. This is cute. It's so big. I think we could have trimmed the towel down a little bit, but wow, so cute. Really cute. Look at the inside there. I'm going to real quick pull up the liner, and I'm just going to give that a quick stitch up. Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm feeling like I don't love how long the little tabs are, so I might just fold these under and just put a seam right there so that they're a little smaller. Okay, there we go. I think it's pretty cute. I think it's the great thing about sewing and just sort of, you know, doing things as you go along is that you can just, if you don't like the way something turns out, just change it. So I think these tabs are better, a little bit shorter. The other day, if you've been following along, we had the shower curtain liner, or the shower curtain that I bought. We were making these wet bags with them, and it came with shower curtain rings. This is such a big bag, I thought that we will just use that as a little zipper pull. So, that works out well. As I was looking at this, I thought it could really use like some cotton webbing straps around the edge, and then it would be a great duffel bag for a kid, for like one of my little granddaughters. So I think on one of the other towels, since this was a set of 3, maybe I'll do that. I will say that this style of a boxier bag is not, I prefer the others like these where the zipper comes down halfway. So I think the next one I will make in this style instead of just the square like this, but it's good to try all kinds of things, and that's how you figure out what you like best. So let me know what you think.